Welcome to the Luminara Mindset. Chapter 21. The Core of Self-Love. We now begin a new and sacred phase of our journey together. With the soil of our awareness prepared, we are now ready to plant the most vital and life-altering seed of all, the seed of true self-love. There is perhaps no concept more misunderstood in our culture. We are often taught that to love oneself is to be selfish, arrogant, or narcissistic. We are taught that humility means putting ourselves last. We may associate self-love with fleeting indulgences, a bubble bath, or a piece of chocolate, which, while lovely, are merely surface-level expressions of a much deeper principle. Today, we are here to reclaim the true meaning of self-love. It is not an act of ego. It is the ultimate act of spirit. So, let us first be clear about what self-love is not. It is not believing you are better than others. That is the ego's game of comparison. It is not ignoring the needs of others. That is selfishness. Self-love is the foundational act of filling your own cup so completely that you have an abundance of love to naturally overflow and share with the world. So, what is it? At its core, self-love is the practice of being on your own side. It is the unwavering commitment to be your own greatest ally, your own most compassionate friend, your own most gentle parent. Let's break that down. First, self-love is rooted in unconditional worth. This is the deep, cellular, embodied knowing that your worth is inherent and non-negotiable. It is not something you have to earn through your achievements, your productivity, your appearance, or the approval of others. You are worthy simply because you exist. You were born worthy. This is a truth you don't have to build, but simply remember. It is the bedrock upon which everything else is built. Second, self-love is expressed through compassionate action. This means consistently making choices that support your long-term physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual well-being. And sometimes the most loving action is the most difficult one. It might mean setting a difficult boundary with a loved one. It might mean saying no to an opportunity so you can honor your need for rest. It might mean walking away from a job or a relationship that is draining your spirit. It is the act of parenting yourself with loving kindness, choosing what is truly best for you, even when it's hard. Third, self-love is the practice of honoring your needs and feelings. It is the ability to tune into your own inner landscape and validate what you find there. It is giving yourself permission to feel sad, to feel angry, to feel tired, without judgment. It is recognizing your own needs for rest, for connection, for solitude, for play, as valid and essential, and then taking gentle steps to meet them. And finally, self-love is the conscious cultivation of a loving inner dialogue. It is the daily practice of catching the voice of the inner critic and consciously replacing it with the voice of your own higher self. It is learning to speak to yourself with the same warmth, encouragement, and forgiveness that you would offer to a beloved friend who was struggling. This practice is the foundation for everything. The relationship you have with yourself sets the tone for every other relationship in your life. You cannot receive a love from others that is deeper than the love you have for yourself. All the success, abundance, and joy you seek to create in the outer world will feel hollow if it is not built upon the solid, unshakable foundation of your own self-worth. This is not a final destination you arrive at. It is a practice, a moment-by-moment choice. It is the choice to be kind to yourself when you make a mistake, the choice to rest when you are weary, the choice to celebrate your own small victories. It is the ultimate act of coming home. Welcome to the Luminara mindset. Your invitation this week is a simple but profound practice of self-appreciation. Sometime this week, sit with your journal and create a list titled 10 Things I Genuinely Appreciate About Myself. Do not censor or judge your answers. They can be big or small, from I am a loyal friend to I am good at making tea. The goal is not to feed the ego, but to practice the gentle and often unfamiliar feeling of acknowledging your own goodness,